I'm wondering what they're gonna. I disagree. I think YouTube will exist in 5 years. Hopefully, for my sake, I make money on it.
Bad decisions, YouTube could soon become the new MySpace, and right now it looks like TikTok would take its place.
Some Japanese songs have K-pop vibes to them, or K-pop vibes to them, if that makes sense. I feel like songs in the pop-ish, idol-y realm, kind of come at a crossroads, if that makes sense.
Developing a system for
the next Fortnite Battle Pass might be a Star Wars.
But even today, with its short, addictive videos, TikTok's growth is soon going to overtake YouTube's. YouTube was made 17
Fortnite
years
a big
ago
ad?
and amassed over 2.1
but it works.
billion active monthly users in this time. However, in just 2 years, TikTok has amassed over 1 billion active monthly users, and it shows no signs of stopping, which is why some of the biggest YouTubers and creators are moving their content onto TikTok. And
don't worry, guys, I won't move to TikTok.
And now investors are also following suit, with recent studies showing that Gen Z now engages with TikTok far more than YouTube. And while some like Mr. Beast are certain of YouTube's continued growth, due to YouTube being pre-installed on every Android phone and YouTube's solid revenue model, this could all change very soon.
I don't know, I don't see YouTube really ever going away.
Its monopoly on video content. So what caused YouTube
I do see them losing a monopoly a bit. TikTok videos are too short.
YouTube?
Yeah, at the end of the day, there will always be a market for long-form videos. Short-form videos have taken over, like, crazily, though, in terms of, like, before. I don't know how much people were watching short form content besides maybe like Vine, but even then that was really short. I don't know though. I'm not an expert.
Largely result of a few key business decisions that slowly poison YouTube's creativity. And weirdly enough, this all started back with PayPal. The story of YouTube starts
making
with
PayPal shorts.
At the time, PayPal was revolutionary, changing banking and commerce dramatically. It was because of PayPal that everyone could buy and sell things securely without the hassle of bank transfers. It was a quick, simple process to send money.
This is a fucking ad for
changes
PayPal.
To the online banking industry were unprecedented, but PayPal was seizing on just one tiny opportunity in the sea of the whole.
That would have been a smart ad placement.
PayPal employees Chad Hurley, Steve Chen, and Jared Karam understood this. They needed to build their own internet project before it was too late. So their first idea was for a site called TuneIn Hookup, a video dating site where people could upload videos of themselves to find dates. But like most Silicon Valley stories, their first idea would be a flop, and TuneIn Hookup was abandoned. However, the PayPal employees weren't giving up this easy, because they didn't have time.
I'm gonna search up TuneIn, I never heard of that.
This was their one shot to take over the internet. They just needed to get the right idea. Where was their untapped demand? What did people want? What value?
Wait, TuneIn Hookup was they got rid of it? Because right here it says singles hook up. I'm not gonna click on it, but that looks pretty okay, maybe it's not the same thing, but you know.
Could they provide? It was while they were discussing these thoughts that Jared would talk about Janet Jackson's nipplegate, or in other words, the time when Janet Jackson unleashed her breast to the public for a microsecond. Jared would mention how hard it was to find any footage of the incident. It was almost impossible to go back and watch this historic moment.
Man, who knew YouTube was created just because someone wanted to see some breasts?
When Janet Jackson unleashed her breast to the public for a microsecond.
Janet Jackson's a baddie, though.
How hard it was to find any footage of the incident. It was almost impossible to go back
seen
and
Poetic
watch
Justice?
this historic moment. And it was on this day that they had struck gold.
How long is this vid? 25 minutes.
A market need
I don't know if we'll watch it all, but we might.
Competition.
Seems pretty good so far.
PayPal employees used the infrastructure from the last business, TuneIn Hookup, to rebrand their project, eventually creating a site called YouTube on the 14th of February 2005. Once they had the idea in place, the guys would work day and night in the first YouTube office. And no, this wasn't a high-up yuppie PayPal office like you'd expect. Instead, this was
the walls of a random neighbor.
Pipe-exposed ceilings above a pizza shop. And at night, they would sleep at friends' apartments, sacrificing their relationships, personal lives, time, and money with the hopes of changing the world. And luckily for them,
that sounds like me in a few years when I sacrifice for my YouTube career. Shout out to the Fortnite live event. What is it?
The market loved
I haven't
it,
attended a Fortnite live event since Travis Scott, and I don't think anything will top that. Travis Scott's event was actually peak.
With its ease of use miles ahead of any other video sharing platform, YouTube started to grow exponentially.
Actually, this is a good time to do it because we have more viewers than earlier. I'm gonna write a number 1 through 100, and if you guys can guess the number, I'll gift you a sub. Okay? I'm gonna write down the number right now. Bam! I've written the number. Guess a number between 1 and 100. You get one guess, motherfuckers. Don't try and cheat me. We'll continue the video as well.
But there were still lots of problems to solve.
Once the video hits 4 minutes and 15 seconds, I'll look.
The founders even went into personal debt to pay for the increasing bandwidth YouTube servers used. But in the bigger picture, this didn't matter. YouTube's user base.
Oh god,
continued to
someone
grow.
got it. Oh, Dur got it. It was 76. Holy shit. You can't really see it that well because it chooses not to fucking focus on my phone for whatever reason. But I swear to you, it was 76. Holy shit. Well, here, let me gift you your sub real quick.
With weekly views doubling every week. However, the strategy for YouTube's success was stressful to say the least, because in this time, YouTube's entire success rested on the personal funds of its founders.
Hold up, I'm scared that I accidentally show my fucking information, even though it's on a different thing. I don't think it will, but okay, I think we're good. Okay. Oh, so thanks, Dirk, for the subscription, man. But you guys right. W. Holy shit. I mean, it was an easier number than last time.
Attracted enough investors.
No problem, man.
The
You
plan
earned
being
it.
that once
You guessed the
investors
number.
became interested in YouTube, the site's success would then be certain.
Now you can use my
Although
go to the
if
emotes.
investors didn't join in time, the whole site would crumble. It was an incredibly intense time to say the least, because YouTube's growth was so big that it was inevitable that investors would jump on board. Or would they? Because even with this impressive growth, YouTube still wasn't impressing investors. Why? Well, investors would often dismiss YouTube as
'cause they're
cute and not a
boomers.
proper business. So this called for desperate measures, with the YouTube
Hey,
founders
Neko
courting their
Art
former
emotes.
PayPal
Oh,
associates
shit, wait.
around venture
Sorry,
capital
I didn't
firms.
realize this wasn't
And with
showing.
enough pressure, the founders finally received
Sorry.
a vital $3.5 million. Their money
Life
problems were now
kicked
solved.
me. Okay.
It finally looks like YouTube was going somewhere. The site would only continue to grow, and with the investments, YouTube could upgrade its service, developing the framework to embed YouTube videos into other websites, which was a vital move back in 2005. Because back then, MySpace was the go-to social media, and on MySpace, users were quick to
I'm
upload
so
their favorite
sad
videos.
that I missed the MySpace era because I heard like on your page, if so, like imagine a Facebook page. I don't know if this how accurate this explanation is about to be, but let's say I click on your page, you could choose music that plays when someone clicks on your page. You know, I would have had that Crank That Soulja Boy or whatever on it. I don't know exactly. Well, 2010, MySpace is still around, so yeah, I would have. When did Crank That Soulja Boy come? I don't know, but like imagine now, bro. Oh my god. That shit would be heat, but no, we got fucking Facebook, and I go on Facebook like once a year, and it's when it's my birthday.
Videos onto
Get all
their
the birthday
pages.
wishes from
And by
my
uploading their
grandma.
favorite videos onto their pages, this gained lots of viewers and publicity for YouTube. It was with all this growth and prosperity.
It was
that
very
now YouTube
customizable. That
started
sounds
catching
awesome.
attention. But not
Also,
always
first
from
time
the
chat.
right
How are you
places.
doing?
As YouTube grew in
Hope you're having a
popularity,
good day,
more
Electroplasm.
videos were uploaded
Erectoplasm,
every day,
what the
making it harder
fuck?
to prevent copyrighted material proliferating the platform. This culminated in a series of lawsuits and threats, with one of YouTube's first viral videos, Lazy Sunday, being taken down for infringing on copyright. This was a big vulnerability and could destroy the YouTube empire. So
Erectoplasm. I'm never gonna get used to that name, but mwah. Thanks for the prime. W. Huge W. Holy shit.
YouTube tried to make deals with the copyright holders like Universal and Viacom, but the mounting pressure from all sides kept growing as YouTube gained more steam. Every big company wanted to destroy YouTube. It was a threat to the entire entertainment industry. And a year later,
Gotta
in
regain my
2006,
composure.
these issues eventually proved insurmountable for the small company. The founders now had to make a big choice. Were they going to make YouTube one of the biggest websites in the world, or would they cash out? They'd already seen what large corporate interests could do to a company and its employees from their time at PayPal. However, the copyright problems were only getting
Eddie
worse.
has the most
They
gifted
were
subs.
reaching
I know,
the
I'm
end
just
stage
built
of the
different.
Silicon Valley business
I'm so
formula.
good.
The formula where you create a site from the ground up, build sturdy foundations, a giant user base, and accrued investors. But now they were reaching the final stage. The stage where they realized they can't make a profit or even handle the countless lawsuits aimed at them. They decided it was time to jump ship and begin the acquisition process.
And make the best copyright system the world has ever seen.
Now it's important I introduce a new character who will become very important later in this
I
video.
always comment on your YouTube videos, LOL, the name isn't the same. Figure I'd show you love here too. Thank you. Which channel? Because at this point, I never know if it's people from the anime channel or the reaction channel. I mean, if you want to type the name, maybe I'll recognize it. But thanks. Thanks for the support. Holy shit.
Her name is Suzanne Wojcicki. Suzanne
The motherfucking goat, Suzanne Mike Wazowski.
new character who will become very important later in this video.
I want to
name
meet
is
her.
Suzanne
I want to
Wojcicki.
talk to her.
Suzanne Wojcicki had been one of
Ask her a few
Google's first
questions.
employees back in 1999. Her focus back then in Google was in advertising, and she was damn good at her job, where she would mastermind Google Ads, and eventually AdSense, which became the lifeline of all online creators. But arguably the most impressive thing she's done was convince the Google founders to buy YouTube in 2006.
Web
That is
giant
pretty big.
Google will pay $1.6
I didn't even think of that part.
billion to gobble up YouTube.
Because
Because,
by
like,
convincing
think
the
about
Google
it.
founders to
Google, like, you can't get away from Google. It's pretty much the main fucking web browser as much as people hate it and shit. It's on the K-pop videos. Oh, okay. Okay. Makura Koniko. Thank you. Holy shit. I keep forgetting the reaction channel is actually like getting somewhere. It's probably gonna pass my my other channel. Like Google is everywhere. You can't get away from it. And the fact that Google owns YouTube, YouTube is by default fucking in your face. You know. Remember people YouTube removed the disc. Okay, that's no. I hate that. There's no way it was for small creators, and I agree. It was definitely because of the big corporations. Because as a small creator, if I had a dislike problem, I'm still gonna see the fucking dislikes. I can still see them. If I cared, then I'd be like, damn, this changed nothing.
Do this.
But when I see dislikes, I think it's a good thing. Because if it's unless I said something like horrible that obviously would get dislikes, and I'm like, damn, I fucked up. But if it's a normal video and I'm getting dislikes, that means the video's doing well because it's outside of my target audience. And that means more people that won't suck me off will see it. So, that's a good
Google
thing.
would end up making one of the best and most profitable business decisions since its
Eddie, I don't think your vids have any dislikes. Oh, trust me, they do.
And so after
My
Google
Haikyuu
acquired
video has like
YouTube
200
for just over
dislikes.
$1 billion, the YouTube founders were now multi-millionaires. But this was only the beginning for YouTube.
Oh, okay. Thanks, YouTube. That's why I have a dislike extension on Chrome.
But before we get onto that, I want to talk to you
That's
about
actually
CleanFox
so smart.
and
Holy
digital
shit.
pollution. CleanFox is a free web and mobile
Because
app that fights
the main
against
reason I was mad about the dislikes is because I don't really care for myself, but I hate going to tutorials for things and not being able to see the dislikes. Because then I have to actually watch like 50 shit tutorials.
Now back to the
It's
video.
so annoying.
At first, the deal worked perfectly for YouTube. Google would use its power to protect YouTube from copyright issues and handle all of the dirty work, while the founder Chad
the dirty
would
work.
continue his role
It's
as
like a
CEO
deal with the
and grow
mafia,
the
holy
company
shit.
with the original vision. This mix of Google's money and power combined with Chad's vision brought a golden age to the internet, a place where YouTubers could take back power from the corporate media, gaining viewerships that rivaled CNN, Fox, Disney, and the best part was that anyone
You
could
know what?
do it.
No matter what you
can
think
make a
about
video-
it, how it is now, YouTube still, like, that is still pretty cool though, when you think about it. Like, because before YouTube and the internet overall taking over for media or whatever, even though it is a mixed bag, it's like, I'd rather be able to have multiple sources for things than only relying on the news or cable for my entertainment, MTV, and then I have to watch ridiculousness 50 times a day. No, with YouTube and the internet, I can watch fucking content that I actually want to watch rather than, you know, what I'm forced to watch, if that makes sense.
About everything and anything,
And
gain
people can put
giant
themselves out there.
viewerships, which granted YouTubers immense creative freedom, whilst also giving fans the content they wanted to see.
Today with YouTube, that everyday people actually are the media. You guys don't just watch news, you make news.
This was the core of YouTube.
That's deep.
A place where anyone, anywhere could express their opinions, creativity, and personality to the world and be rewarded for doing so. Memes, rickrolls, cartoons, parodies, independent news, everything.
Shitty
In fact,
anime
without
YouTubers?
any of this, YouTube would have failed. Because what made YouTube stand out from every other site was the virality and creativity. Viral videos were the main factor for YouTube's
Hey,
original growth.
OG.
With
Bro,
videos like the evolution of dance,
me and Davon, we went to the same elementary school. Well, for like half of it because we were in this highly capable program or whatever. We had to change schools because we passed the test. And in that school, tell me why, in this school that we only got to because we were smarter, made us do the dumbest thing I ever heard of. We made a version of Gangnam Style for our town. It was like, imagine if the town was like Los Angeles. It's not, but I'm not gonna say the actual town. Like Los Angeles Gangnam Style. So it was about the city and all the shit. One of the teachers' like husbands made it, and then we had to make an actual music video to it. And it was like, they took it serious. It was weird. It was really weird though. I don't know why, but I used to fucking love Gangnam Style as a kid. I had the shirt. Holy shit! That means I was a K-pop fan when I was 10. I was ahead of the game. Holy shit!
Hardly Bit My Finger, Dave
It was crazy though.
and more.
There's something in
Viral
my
videos
throat.
Getting
Damn.
enormous view counts and worldwide fame. Other creators would take notice and flock to the platform and compete for views, which is why YouTube's slogan was always broadcast yourself. And so with everyone jumping on YouTube for a piece of the pie,
Smosh.
YouTube then realized that without them,
I'm not gonna
the
lie, I
site
didn't
would
watch
be
PewDiePie
nothing.
that much as a
These
kid,
independent
so I
creators
feel like I
were
missed
the
out.
lifeblood of YouTube.
I like
so
him,
in
though.
December 2007, YouTube launched the Partner Program, which allowed channels that meet
Eddie was
certain
living in the
metrics
future?
to run
Exactly.
ads on their
I
videos
was
and
built
earn
different.
money doing so, thus creating the modern YouTube we see today. Because by incentivizing creators with money, this in turn led to more competition, and it was YouTubers' constant competition for views You know, doing everything they can for likes, subscribers, and engagement, that gave YouTube far more value than TV could possibly imagine. In fact, this made YouTube so popular that by just 2007 alone, YouTube consumed as much bandwidth as the entire internet in 2000. It was reported that by May
watch
2010,
PewDiePie now,
YouTube
then,
was serving over 2 billion videos
Same.
every
I don't really
day,
watch him that much,
which was almost
but
double the
I appreciate
primetime
him.
audience of all 3 major US television networks combined. According to figures from market research firm Comscore, YouTube was the most popular online video source in the United States in May 2010, with a market share of around 43% and over 14
Damn.
billion videos seen. It was clear that YouTube was unstoppable, entertaining users endlessly each and every day. YouTube's growth generated
You know, I
a
was
whole
thinking,
new wave of creativity.
should I make a Gangnam Style reward for points? Like, just like 500 points and I do a quick whoo-hoo? It's hard to believe Gangnam Style came out 10 years ago. Yeah, no, it's fucking wild. And I heard his newest song with Suga. That was pretty cool. He came back. Well, I don't know if he came back after like 3 months or so because I saw other videos or whatever. I don't know how long he was necessarily gone for. I only watched his Minecraft playthrough then stopped watching him. Yes. Okay, fuck it. I'll do it. I'll make one. I'll do it right now.
And birthed a revolutionary period in internet history. This was the internet golden
Hold
age,
on. How the fuck do I do
incentivizing the
this? I
best,
forgot.
most creative entertainers to create engaging videos you couldn't find anywhere else. YouTube
Oh, viewer
was
rewards.
undoubtedly the greatest website ever created. It
How
was
many
sending
points?
shock.
Should I do 1,000? That's a pretty hefty request there. So I'll go 1,000. Okay, Gangnam Style. That's what it is, right? And then amount 1,000. I'll say I'll hit the Dougie. Okay, that's a misleading. I should do the Dougie actually. Oh, 11 viewers. Oh shit, I forgot. We're actually having hella good, consistent viewers today. What the fuck? Not that I like don't appreciate when we don't. I'm just like surprised. Holy shit.
Waves around the world. Everything was perfect. Or so it seemed. Because YouTube still wasn't actually profitable. Although by now it had attained a massive user base,
Okay.
companies
It
still didn't see
should
the value in running their ads
be-
on YouTube. And if YouTube couldn't find money fast, creators
Nothing
wouldn't be able
now.
to get paid, and so they would eventually leave the platform. If this issue continued, it would be
Let
the
me
end
check.
of YouTube. So Google needed
Can
someone
someone
who
check?
could
Is it a
turn
thing
YouTube
now?
into
He released like 3 or 4 videos after that one. Damn, I didn't even know that. Oh, but I do remember when he made the song, what was it, Gentleman? I remember, because I kept up with him for a little bit after the Gangnam Style because I was obsessed with him. I liked, Gentleman, and then I loved his fucking song with Snoop Dogg when I was a kid. Fucking Hangover. I don't know why. Maybe it was just the crossover of 2 worlds that I wasn't expecting. Oh, it is a thing? W. Alright.
what the advertisers wanted, whatever the cost for the average user or content creator. And of course, with
I had to
Suzanne
pull up a
Wojcicki's
video.
past performance, she was the perfect person for the job. I mean, she was the person behind Google and YouTube's relationship in the first place. It's very likely that without Susan, Google would never have bought YouTube. I mentioned earlier that she worked on advertising for Google and most importantly created AdSense.
Oh shit, I
With
just
AdSense
realized.
being
I'm gonna show you guys a video, but I gotta mute it because it'll get me in trouble. Because it is Gangnam Style. But I should try and find a way to make this an emote. If it ever loads. Because it matches the Neko arc theme. I'll show a little bit. But yeah, it's just Neko arc, shitty quality, Gangnam Style. I think that's a banger thing. Yeah.
the
Oh,
money
shit, I should
behind
probably
the
unmute.
partner
Oh,
program,
it's
which
not
gives
muted.
YouTubers a fair cut of the company's ad revenue. Without AdSense, none of your favorite YouTubers would even exist. YouTube wouldn't even exist. It was
You're still
actually because
behind?
of
Oh,
AdSense
fuck,
that big
sorry,
new
man.
media companies like
You ever watched
Vice, Fox,
Wendigoon?
BuzzFeed would begin to pop
I don't
up
think
out
so.
of nowhere. And more importantly, it motivated talented people around the world to pursue their creativity and passion for the potential of making bank.
Seems
which
like
had
a,
been evidenced by the huge flow of creators
what is
joining
it?
YouTube in the hopes of
Rabbit Hole
monetizing
channel?
their dreams.
W-emo?
By 2013, YouTube had over 1 million members in the YouTube Partner Program. 30 times
It's currently
that
7 a.m., so I gotta go. It was fun, even if I was mostly lurking. See, thanks for coming anyways. I don't care if people lurk, man. It's vibes at the end of the day. What time zone? Holy shit, 7 a.m. I don't even know where to begin with that, but I forget people have different time zones. This is why I gotta start streaming earlier. But damn, 2's pretty
as of
early
the
for me. Or
previous
3's
year.
pretty early for
But
me.
YouTube couldn't keep this up.
But
With the
glad
amount
you
of
enjoyed the
creators
stream.
joining the platform, YouTube had to find money fast. You see, one of the main reasons advertisers didn't want to advertise on YouTube was because of YouTube's bad advertising system. The system is called TrueView, and TrueView is what you see when you watch
You're
a
up.
YouTube video and there's an advertisement with a little skip button. TrueView tests and reports on all the analytics of the advertisement. It's how Google places advertisements on its services. But TrueView at the time was a very perplexing and untested system. It wasn't very precise and it wasn't good enough for advertisers. So Google had to make a major decision. And this decision, whether to pay for advertisers or creators, would have a significant significant impact on YouTube's future. Google obviously understood
Hey, I
the
know
importance
Marquise
of advertisers,
Brownlee. Is
so
that his
Susan
last
was the
name?
perfect
I don't know. I just know him as
CEO,
Marquise.
because under Susan, TrueView got refined and YouTube rapidly expanded its ad revenue, with YouTube far exceeding the viewership of TV networks while also having
I can't
the
believe I've been
backing
in the
of
stream
big
for
budget advertisers. Susan had
an hour
seemingly
35?
solved the
Oh,
billion-dollar
shit.
question. She was now
Or-
gaining
or is that a
YouTube
minute,
tons of
25
revenue
seconds?
and lots more viewership. And with more revenue, YouTube could reinvest it back into gaining more views. It was a genius business move, and on the surface, it seemed like everything was fixed. But with every decision comes unforeseen consequences.
Why do they
and
keep
the
using
results of
Breaking
this would
Bad
only
clips?
become more apparent in the years to come.
Oh, an ad. What a convenient timing in the context of the
So
video.
at this point, YouTube had worked out the perfect formula, gaining historic viewership while also being backed by the advertising industry. This gave YouTube big money to reinvest into making a better site, while also giving creators more incentive to upload high
Mr. Beast is a fucking goat, I won't lie.
But like I mentioned before, everything
I don't really watch
and
his
anything
videos,
could
but
be
like
uploaded
it's
to
impressive as
YouTube.
fuck.
Spiteful bullying, commentary videos, eating hair cake, extremism, flat earth videos, anything. Because this was the core of YouTube, a place for anyone to broadcast themselves, which was great for everyone around the
Ooh,
globe.
I just saw Casey
apart
Neistat.
from
He's a fucking
advertisers.
pioneer too for
Advertisers were having
vlogging.
doubts about where the ads were being placed, and so advertisers began to pull out fast. Pepsi, BMW, Apple, and so in a desperate attempt to keep these advertisers on YouTube, YouTube would implement severe censorship rules, which led to stricter demonetization for
Damn.
creators. YouTube did this to ensure all its bases were covered, and that advertisers would be happy. In fact, it got so extreme that YouTube's policy team,
I
the
need a
people who
Pepsi ad
determined
on a
what's
hentai
acceptable and
video.
what's not, became completely unreachable for any creator or even YouTube staff to ensure the backlash would be minimal. This made censorship mysterious. You had no idea if your YouTube video would be removed or not. It was up to this mysterious policy team, and so this forced creators to become squeaky clean, all in the hopes
Which
that
ad
YouTube's
blocker do you
policy
have?
team wouldn't
Just the first one called YouTube ad blocker that I found on fucking on like Google extensions. I need to get a better one, but yeah. Most of the time I use my friend's account, which has YouTube Premium. So like, yeah. Make sure to read the lounge chat. It's about a new hack. What the fuck? My Discord got hacked before because I'm a dumbass. I installed a plugin. Hold on. Discord DMs. The hack comes in the form of a server invite. Ooh, damn. Gonna start sending everyone my server just so they get scared.
demonetize and censor everything they made, which as you can imagine would take away all the fun channels. And then on February 2017, the Times of London reported that YouTube was supplying ads for videos from terrorist organizations and others that spouted hateful content. And while these claims may have been dubious,
not very good.
considering that the establishment media was completely threatened by YouTube, YouTube would still cave to the mob, because in the next month, major advertisers like AT&T,
Okay,
Verizon, and
YouTube
Pepsi
Kids is dumb as fuck, and here's why. YouTube Kids on its own, I don't really know much about it, but it seems like a good idea, I guess. What pisses me off is that the YouTube Kids exists. But on actual YouTube, adult YouTube, or 13 and over YouTube, you'll play a video, and then you'll try and go mini player, and it'll be like mini players off for videos made for kids. Why? What the fuck is the point? Like genuinely, what does that do? What does that actually, like, what the fuck? Why? Does it help anything? No.
all threatened to pull ads from YouTube after their ads were discovered to be running alongside content that was
Pepsi!
quote, promoting and anti-Semitism. So Suzanne Wojcicki would have to take some drastic measures, working with advertisers to specifically ensure that all their ads were placed on specific types of content and creators. And now this might sound reasonable,
Yeah, I don't
and it may
get
have been
YouTube
the
Kids
only
either.
option for Suzanne Wojcicki. But by doing this, this completely disconnected YouTube censors with YouTube creators and their audience, which slowly
The
began
mini
to
player shit is
destroy
annoying
everything that
facts.
made
It's so
YouTube.
dumb.
But back in this time,
so
there was no real
dumb.
competition with YouTube. YouTube had the monopoly on video content. It was indestructible.
Although I'm
And
not
so
gonna
they
lie,
could kind of do
I
what-
would actually enjoy if there was like, what is Twitch? Does Twitch count as a YouTube rival? I guess in the streaming department, but like, I guess you can't really put videos on Twitch, so I guess it's still not. Is there really a YouTube rival at all right now? I wouldn't mind a YouTube rival. The only thing where it gets weird with that is like similar for like TikTok and Twitch for their respective what's the word? Specialties. Because for example, like stream clips on Twitch you can't upload on YouTube for like 24 hours, I think, and stuff like that. And then I don't know if YouTube lets you. Does YouTube let you monetize that shit? I don't know. I'm guessing they do. But then like with TikTok Shorts and then YouTube Shorts, they won't let you monetize one from another platform or whatever. So that's the only thing where it gets kind of annoying, because it's like, yeah, you would probably, like, I don't know. It's weird, because if you're a company and you make something, you can advertise that on a bunch of places and still make money. But if you're a person and you're trying to advertise your video on multiple places, why the fuck can't I get paid multiple times, man? But I don't know. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I just like Erectoplasm join the Discord. W. But I just think I don't know. I would like to see a YouTube competitor, but I wouldn't want to choose which one. Like, if they're forcing you, like, oh, if you put your videos on YouTube, you can't put the same videos on this platform. Not even on the monetization side, because I don't really care that much about that. It's just still like you can't put your content here because it's already here. It would be
whatever
weird.
they wanted, and every
Some
creator
channels
would
have the
follow their
option to
rules.
remove the
And so
sword
YouTube
button.
would go extremely hard
I
on
didn't know
censoring and demonetizing videos. This period would later become known as the first adpocalypse, where nearly all creators would suffer the consequences, having countless videos that were once monetized removed from the monetization program. In some cases, due to the new content policies, many videos would be taken down, and the channels that uploaded them were issued community strikes. And once 3 community
That's so
strikes were
scary.
issued, that would
I
be
got a
the end
copyright
of
strike.
hundreds of
I
thousands
got a
of YouTube
community strike warning on my reaction channel for a fucking like birthday kid fail compilation or some shit. I didn't even say anything bad.
careers,
It's
all
like,
in
what
the
the
name
fuck?
of advertising. But what made this even worse is the major double standards YouTube would apply. Because
Facts.
if you were in the YouTube
That's
elite,
what pisses
you
me
could
off the
completely
most.
disregard these rules and be promoted for doing so. Like that one famous Japanese incident with
That's
Logan
really the only
Paul.
thing at the end of the day.
incident
I don't mind things most of the time, but and I get it sometimes, you know, whatever. Like at the end of the day, everyone's a hypocrite if you really think about it. But like, I don't know, double standards does piss me off a lot. I guess that's understandable, but at the same time it might sound like I'm bitching because I don't make them money, so of course they're gonna treat their money makers better. But I don't know, double standards do piss me off sometimes.
which I can't talk about on YouTube. Logan would then upload this video to YouTube, where he would laugh
Although
about it
I
throughout
will
the
admit,
entire
I do
video,
like Logan
receiving
now.
6 million
I didn't
views
like him
before
back
he
then,
decided to
obviously.
take it down. But the important part here is
He's
that
grown as a
Logan
person,
Paul
I
took
believe.
it down, not YouTube. Even though this video completely broke YouTube's policy guidelines, YouTube would actually put it on their hand-picked trending page, with the video
Nice.
being monetized and promoted, with YouTube refusing to even age restrict the video. And there's so many examples of this that I could just go on forever, but you see it most clearly with music videos. Videos of rappers,
You know what?
children,
You know what
although-
else is crazy? Okay, don't get mad at that. Come on, they're vibing, they're rappers. But what I don't like is that, well, I don't know. I personally wouldn't really attack someone over a video, but I think it's weird that they say you can't make a video like essentially talking shit about another creator, but diss tracks are allowed. I like diss tracks. I think they should be allowed, but at the same time, that's kind of a double standard. Because if I'm a YouTuber and I have beef with someone and they're like, you can't make a video on them, I'll be like, okay, diss track. That's probably why the diss track way fucking started. It's probably also, if your YouTube account gets suspended, does that also affect your Google account? I think so.
Lil Nas twerking on Satan. All of these videos are monetized and active.
Whoa, don't get mad at that. Come on, Lil Nas working on Satan, fucking goated. But that is true. That is weird that's monetized, and my fucking video talking about hentai isn't.
Promoted across YouTube. Not to mention all the other provocative content from
Crazy.
Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, just to name a few. While at the same time, videos by Jordan Peterson defending himself against ridiculous, far-reaching claims of racism and white supremacy were consistently removed across
Yeah, that
YouTube.
does piss me
In
off,
fact,
though.
almost all political
Diss tracks get
content
taken
was
down?
censored on the
Really?
site, demonetized straight,
Wait.
and censored into
From like actual rappers or just YouTubers?
silence. Unless, of course, you
Because they
weren't
wouldn't take one
independent.
down from an actual rapper. They're too big. They'll fucking just like people will watch it anyways. I don't
Creator.
know. I don't think it will
Because
affect
the only
anything.
way to not be silenced or demonetized for political opinions is to have the right political opinions with the right corporate backing. If me or any other independent YouTuber were to speak about controversial news events, my channel would likely be striked, posing a serious
a good
risk for my
point.
channel being completely deleted.
No bitch
and I'm not
lasagna?
exaggerating,
Oh.
because even videos like my
Well,
tragic
that doesn't count. He was dissing a corporation. Of course, YouTube's gonna take the corporation side. Usually, YouTuber ones that kind of makes sense, I guess. I don't know. I keep feeling like there's someone behind me. What the fuck?
Tale of Kanye West video got demonetized with a manual review for no reason at all. Or like when you do pass YouTube
PewDiePie's
censors
one
to
did?
discuss things like a quote
I didn't watch
digital ID
Coco Melon,
codes,
I don't
you
think.
can soon become a massive target. This happened to me in December when I posted a video on the metaverse and digital ID codes.
No, don't
In 7
diss
days,
a
the video
lizard
had
person.
reached 1.9 million views, outranking all other videos on the same topic. But then after receiving criticism for my opinions, the YouTube algorithm switched off the tap completely. YouTube buried the video.
Okay, bitch
You
lasagna
couldn't
is a
find it on
banger.
any search result.
No
It
cap.
was completely blacklisted. And this happens to creators all the time on the platform. This isn't just me. People like Brett Weinstein have been struck multiple times for discussing such issues. However, if you're one of the late night Jimmys, you have a free pass to talk about anything you wish.
That's
Or-
another good point. If you're from a TV series or like TV people, They treat you like fucking royalty. Holy shit.
Or if you're the establishment media, you'll always be given preferential treatment, always being artificially pushed by YouTube. And this isn't just happening to political videos, it's happening to all creators across the platform. A few years ago, PewDiePie was shadow banned from YouTube for no apparent reason. Filthy Frank's most viral videos all got removed from not abiding YouTube's content guidelines, even though at the time they followed all YouTube's guidelines. Leafy is Here's YouTube channel got terminated in 2020. Even Sky News Australia, a mainstream conservative news network, was banned for over a week following the airing of a presentation of, quote, unconfirmed theories on the new virus. In fact, just a year ago, if you spoke about a certain lab, you would be entirely scrubbed from the site. Even the President Donald Trump was banned from YouTube. And
Damn.
even independent film
Bro was
creators
banned
like
from
Rocka
everything.
Rocka have all their videos demonetized. And this isn't a conspiracy theory. In fact, YouTube's in a
I
work.
think he was banned from Google. It's like, bitch, I can't search things up.
all YouTube.
I know it's a joke.
With the content guidelines for YouTube changing at least once every 3 months since 2020, becoming
It is
stricter
annoying, yeah.
every single time. That's why content that might have been acceptable just a few years ago now all of a sudden gets taken down or demonetized just because a new version of the algorithm changed a fraction. By doing this, it marks a dramatic change in YouTube's core foundation. YouTube's really no longer for anyone and everyone. In the words of Philip K. Dick, the basic tool for the manipulation of reality is the manipulation of words. If you can control the meaning of words, you can control the people who must use the words. By making these decisions,
Deep as fuck.
YouTube was going
I don't
against
understand
the
it,
free
though.
speech utopia that YouTube was so destined to achieve. And by doing this, YouTube created a huge gap in the market, a gap that would soon be filled by a random lip syncing site called TikTok.
Okay, we can't just
Now,
skip straight to TikTok. Did Musically walked so TikTok could run. As much as I fucking hated Musically, it did walk so they could run. They took down my favorite Sonic fan movie because the new movie. I think that's stupid. I think fan films should be allowed, bro. Like, come on. Like, no one's gonna not watch your actual film because of the fan film. But, you know.
It might seem premature to say that YouTube is going the way of MySpace, but all the factors that led to the
See,
downfall
yeah,
of
you're really,
MySpace
you're really, you're really determined to get fucking Tempura banned from chat for like, or timed out for what? How long is it?
are exactly the same
Check.
forces working against YouTube today. Back in 2009, Facebook overtook MySpace in active users and controlled the market, completely destroying MySpace. A commonly given reason for this was that MySpace's huge dip in popularity came
5
from
minutes?
corporate
Damn.
interests, and due to the site's outdated business model. In 2006, Google had pledged $900 million in an advertising deal with the social media giant. But with the mass introduction of adverts on MySpace, combined with an already poorly managed UI, and MySpace quickly became an ugly, old-fashioned
I
site.
didn't do anything to you?
This made
Hey,
Facebook the more
your name's
viable
Tempura.
option for users. However, the
He doesn't
problem was
like it.
about much more than just UI. The real main problem was that adverts got so bad on the
Been
site
nice.
that it started to get in the way of the function of the site. MySpace was now focusing on the experience for advertisers and not on users. And there are scarily a lot of parallels between MySpace and YouTube. Another key factor for MySpace's downfall was that MySpace
What the fuck is the
couldn't
music
capture a younger
change? Holy shit,
audience.
this
At the
OST.
time of their rivalry, one of Facebook's main strengths was its ability to capture a younger audience than MySpace. And TikTok is
God.
exactly the same as this, with its audience skewing much younger
Why did
than
the music
YouTube's
change? What the
aging
fuck?
user base.
Yo, it
And
is
the
me,
problem
Galaxy.
with an
How's it
aging
going,
audience-
Galaxy? Redeem timeout somebody else? Do it? Oh, wait, to Tempura? You gotta say who. I won't do it until you say who, because I don't want to get the wrong
catastrophic
person.
than it first may seem. One of YouTube's main draws
That's so
is
funny.
its kingmaker ability for young content creators. Back in its golden age, the prevailing culture on YouTube was one of creativity.
Tempura, oh
excitement,
god!
and
I'm sorry, Tempura. It must be done. It must be done. Can I time you out? How do you do it? Okay, time out. 10 minutes! I did it by 10. Oh, what the fuck? It didn't even let me choose! It didn't let me choose! It didn't let me choose! I just clicked the timeout button and it went straight to 10 minutes! It didn't even give me an option! Oh no! Oh, sorry, Tempura.
virality.
Oh, God.
Anyone can make it big on the platform with just one viral
You know what?
video.
To make it technically fair, because he only was supposed to be manned out for 5 minutes, I spent some points. Get wrecked. There we go. Now I've also redeemed it for myself. So that adds up to 10 minutes.
Which would then be the catalyst for a long and successful career on the site. But this isn't the case nowadays. With most
feel
new
bad.
internet stars coming from TikTok or other sites.
That's how it's
rather
gotta
than
be
YouTube.
sometimes.
YouTube sealed their own fate in this respect with their demonetization of new creators playing directly into TikTok's hands. All of these factors, just as they led to MySpace's demise and Facebook's rise, will lead to TikTok supplanting YouTube, and the process is already underway. It took YouTube 17 years of staying ahead of the curve to gain its 2.1 billion active monthly users.
Yeah, but TikTok
However,
can't take over
in
YouTube.
just 2 years amassed over 1 billion active monthly users, and it shows no signs of stopping. And at
I
first
think
it may
it'll
seem that
stay
these
as
sites
the
aren't
shorts
competing.
place.
After
YouTube
all,
will stay
TikTok's
as the
famous
longer
for short
videos place.
videos which reward creativity and humor. You don't
Like,
really get in-depth
Who's
videos
gonna
on
go to fucking TikTok to watch a video like this? That's 45 minutes. Even if they did implement it, no one's going there to watch it.
TikTok. And seeing as its maximum video length is only 3 minutes,
They go there because people's fucking... The average human, like, attention span is like 3-5 seconds or something, like, shorter than a goldfish. So they go to TikTok, they get these short videos and they're like, bam, okay, bam, bam. They're not really thinking about it. With YouTube, you have to actively select these longer videos. So on TikTok, if there's these longer videos, people aren't going to go there and be like, wow, long video. I came here for the quick fucking satisfaction, the dopamine. I don't know.
TikTok
That's what
doesn't
I'm
really
thinking.
seem to be competing with YouTube's traditionally longer form content. However,
Yo, that's what I said!
this is changing from both sides. YouTube's been putting more and more of their focus into YouTube Shorts, which is why you're now starting to see most of your favorite YouTubers use YouTube Shorts, as this is a desperate attempt to crush TikTok's competition. However, TikTok, on the other hand, is now trying to extend their maximum video length to 10 minutes. These moves by both companies
Damn.
are putting the platforms in direct competition with each other, because users usually stick to one platform. And with TikTok's much faster growth and younger audience, it seems like this battle can't be won. And TikTok's
Is that
move into
true?
longer
Do
videos
people
will
really
create
stick to
even
one
more-
platform? For example, Twitch. Like, you guys are watching me right now on Twitch, but I'm pretty sure all of you guys use YouTube. I don't think that's entirely true. But I do see, like, why someone would be on one more than the other, though. But
problems
I don't
for
think that's
YouTube.
necessarily true.
Since YouTube's always had a monopoly on music videos, if you're an artist and wanted your music video to get really any amount of attention online, it had to be on YouTube. Music videos are also one of the main draws to the site. None of the top 10 most viewed videos on the site are
Baby
some sort of
Shark.
music video. YouTube has also based much of their monetization around music videos. Quote, 91% of YouTube music users have watched a related YouTube video beforehand. This all means that if TikTok starts to erode YouTube's dominance of the music video market, it could take away a
Who's
large
gonna
proportion
upload
of
their
YouTube's
music
user
video to
base, as well
TikTok,
as its
though?
income. This is yet another
maybe
way
they
that
will.
TikTok
I don't
will
know.
gain ground on YouTube in the years to come. But the final and most important nail in the coffin is YouTube's corporatization that has pushed YouTube's creative edge into the ground. Right now, TikTok is taking away the very pillars that made YouTube so successful, because TikTok makes it far easier for any user to go viral without any prior following.
That is
It
true.
provides
You can
anyone
get
an
big
audience
on
with
TikTok
millions
quite
without shadow
easily.
banning or censorship. Anyone can express their opinions on TikTok, unless it's about the Chinese government. This is why 13
damn.
TikTok accounts now reach 1 million followers a day, compared
Holy
to
shit.
YouTube, where only 5 YouTubers
TikTok
reach
needs to
1
be more
million a
diverse.
day.
Yeah.
Because TikTok makes it far easier to become famous. All you need is a good song and use TikTok's own editing tools, and you can become a viral hit.
But I would
Whereas on
say,
YouTube, it
but the
takes
thing is, 1 million subscribers on YouTube compared to 1 million followers on TikTok, one is way more worth the amount than the other. Like, one is way more crazy. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't even compare that. That's weird, in my opinion.
months and years to gain anywhere near the traction of a simple TikTok video. And with TikTok's
not
incredible
saying
user
TikTok's bad,
interface,
though.
insidious algorithm, and short dopamine-sucking videos,
I do wanna, like, get
TikTok
into
has
it.
become a far more addictive app, with the average TikTok user spending 52 minutes a day on the app, while
Holy
the average
shit.
YouTube user only spends 11 minutes and 24 seconds on the app.
Really?
It seems very apparent
I spent
that
so
by
long on
YouTube's
YouTube.
silencing of opinions,
Maybe it's music.
demonetization of creativity, and the promotion of corporatized media and advertisements on its platform, and YouTube is now driving away its creators and audience. Which is very sad, because unlike most other social media sites, I truly believe that YouTube is good for society. I'm very grateful for the opportunity that YouTube has provided me personally, but overall, its actions are ruining the platform. And TikTok, I regard in much worse regards, is now taking over. And understandably so, because TikTok is a newer and more updated way to broadcast yourself. It is doing what YouTube's forgotten. And sadly, by this point, I'm not even sure if there's a solution for YouTube this time. Suzanne Wojcicki, while making YouTube the success it is today, may also be the main reason for its downfall.
That's deep. I wonder if Susan watches videos like these and just fucking like punches the wall or like the air. Like, you know when you like your parent just like whooped you and you're all sad. You're like, God damn it! You close the door. You're like, or some shit. I don't know. Just this is a random example, but she probably does that shit. I don't know. But that was a good video. Holy shit. I think YouTube will still exist though. We'll go back in 5 years.